You've got the whole world right there in your pocket, right? But have you ever felt more out of place in it? It's this huge paradox of our time. We are more connected than ever before, but a lot of us have never felt more alone. And this isn't just, a bad mood. It's a real crisis we're calling digital isolation. So today, we're going to get behind the screen to figure out why this is happening, and more importantly, how you can reclaim your real life. And this quote, wow, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? I mean, think about it for a second. You might have hundreds of friends, thousands of followers, but how many of them truly see you? This feeling, this sense of being surrounded but completely unseen, that's exactly what we're diving into. It's that giant gap between being connected and actually feeling a connection.
And this lays out the trade we've all kind of made, a lot of the time without even noticing. We've swapped the simple warmth of a handshake for the cool click of a heart icon. We've replaced those long, deep conversations that go nowhere and everywhere for these little 15-second clips. And let's be honest, this isn't really an upgrade, it's a substitution, and it's taking a real toll on us.
So here's the thing. This is the crucial point. Technically, yeah, the signal's there. The Wi-Fi's on. We're linked up across the globe. But biologically, in our brains, in our bodies, where it actually counts, we're becoming more and more isolated. Our technology has just sprinted ahead of our biology, and that, right there, is the root of the problem.
Okay, so what is actually going on here? Let's get into the science of it all. It turns out there are these three really powerful forces that are kind of rewiring our brains for loneliness.
First up, we've got something called the dopamine trap. You know that little buzz in your pocket? Every notification, it triggers a little hit of dopamine in your brain. And yeah, it feels good. It's a quick, easy rush of feeling wanted. But notice we're calling it junk food dopamine, because just like junk food, it's satisfying for a second, but it has zero real nutritional value for your soul.
And this comparison is everything. That junk food dopamine is just a brief, superficial hit that says you're wanted. But what our biology is really craving is oxytocin. That's the bonding hormone. And you don't get that from a notification. You get it from real presence, from eye contact, from sharing a space and a laugh with someone. One is fleeting, and the other builds deep, lasting bonds.
And this is what happens. We end up starving for real connection, but we keep trying to fill that void with these tiny, unsatisfying digital crumbs. A like is not a real conversation. A comment isn't the same as a heartfelt confession. So we're left always feeling hungry, but emotionally we're completely malnourished.
The second thing driving this is something I think we've all felt: the comparison shadow. When you're scrolling, you're not seeing someone's real life. Come on, you're seeing a performance, a perfectly polished highlight reel. And of course, we can't help but compare our messy, complicated, behind-the-scenes lives to their perfect public show. This leads to what's called silent burnout, that deep exhaustion you feel from constantly feeling like you're not good enough. And that feeling just makes us want to hide even more.
And finally, you have to look at the tech itself. These platforms are literally engineered for infinite scroll, not for infinite satisfaction. The whole goal is to keep your eyeballs on the screen for as long as possible, not to help you make quality connections. They are, in a very real way, building these digital walls all around us that we mistake for windows. Okay, so that's the problem. It's hitting us neurologically, psychologically, and even architecturally. But here's the good news. We are not powerless here. There's absolutely a blueprint for taking back your real life from all that digital noise.
It really comes down to three pretty powerful steps. First, practice digital minimalism. Now, this isn't about throwing your phone in a lake. It's just about being intentional, asking yourself why you're picking it up. Second, the 20/20 rule, which we'll talk about in a sec. And third, start valuing depth over distance. Just one real, unfiltered conversation is worth so much more than 1,000 shallow DMs. Seriously, if you remember just one thing from all this, let it be this: the 20/20 rule. For every 20 minutes you spend scrolling, you invest 20 minutes back into the real world. And here's the key: no phone. Just pure, simple presence. Go for a walk. talk to a friend, or just sit still and notice what's around you. It's such a simple trick to recalibrate your brain for reality.
So, where do we go from here? Look, the path forward isn't about hating on technology. Not at all. It's about putting it back in its proper place, as a tool that's supposed to serve our real lives, not become a replacement for them.
I want you to let this sink in. Make this your new mantra. Your phone is an incredible tool. It can help you organize your life, connect with people, learn new things. But it's not a place. It's not a destination. Your life, your real life, happens away from the glow of that screen. The most important connections you'll ever make don't happen over Wi-Fi.
So I'll leave you with this question to carry with you. In a world that is always pulling you back into the digital, into the highlight reels and the dopamine traps, what are the small things you do to stay grounded, to stay present, to stay human? Give it some thought. And even better, talk about it with someone in person.